Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to another story time with Miss Burko. I am here today to continue reading The Magic Tree House, book number 4, Pirates Past Noon. Now, if you remember, yesterday we were reading chapters 1 and 2, where Jack and Annie were in their treehouse and they saw a book open. They looked at the book and they saw a beautiful beach with a ship way in the distance. All of a sudden, the treehouse started to spin and spin and spin, and they landed on that exact island where they saw the pirate ship in the ocean. Now, Jack and Annie went into the ocean to play around a little bit, and then they saw the ship getting closer and closer. Jack started to get a little bit afraid because he saw the flag. The flag had a skull and crossbones on it, and it was black. That's not a good sign. So they ran back to the book that was open, and they found that it was called Pirates of the Caribbean. So let's go ahead and read chapter 3 and 4 today. Are you ready? I know I am. I've been looking forward to this all day. I'm so excited. All right, chapter 3 is called 3 Men in a Boat. We've come to the time of pirates, Jack said. Pirates? Squeaked Annie. Like in Peter Pan? Jack flipped to the picture that showed the parrot, the sea, and the ship. He read the caption under the picture. 300 years ago, pirates raided Spanish treasure ships in the Caribbean Sea. So if a pirate raids something, that means they look through everything to try and find something. He grabbed his notebook and pencil from his backpack. He wrote, Pirates in the Caribbean. He turned to the next page. There was a picture of a pirate flag. He read, the skull and crossbones flag was called the Jolly Roger. Let's go, said Annie. Wait, said Jack. I want to make a drawing of the flag. He propped the pirate book in the sand. He started drawing the Jolly Roger flag that they saw. Don't copy the picture, said Annie. Let's look at the real thing instead. But Jack pushed his glasses into place and kept drawing. Jack, some pirates are getting into a rowboat. Jack kept drawing. Jack, the boat's leaving the big ship. We gotta go, said Annie. What? And Jack looked up. He saw the rowboat coming towards the shore, closer and closer. Run, said Annie. She started running towards the treehouse. Jack jumped up and his glasses fell off. Hurry, come on, Jack. Annie called back to him. He went down on his knees and he felt for his glasses everywhere. Where were they? Jack saw something glinting in the sand. He reached for it and it was his glasses. He snatched them up. Then he threw his notebook and pencil into his backpack. He put the pack on his back. He grabbed his boots and his socks and he took off running. Hurry, come on, they're coming! Annie was at the top of the rope ladder. Jack looked back at the sea. The pirates were now even closer. Suddenly, Jack saw the pirate book. In all the confusion, he had forgotten it on the sand. It was still propped up. Oh man, I forgot the book, he said. He dropped his socks and boots below the treehouse. Come on, Jack, Annie shouted. I'll be right back, Jack said. I have to go get that book. Jack, just forget it. But Jack was already running towards the water. Jack grabbed the book. Come back, Annie shouted. Jack shoved the book into his backpack. Suddenly, a giant wave carried the rowboat right onto the beach. Run, Jack, shouted Annie. 3 big pirates splashed onto the sand. They had knives in their teeth, and they charged toward Jack. They looked so mean. Run, Jack, run, cried Annie. And that is the end of chapter 3. Should we keep reading to see what happens in chapter 4? Let's go. I'm a little bit afraid for Jack and Annie. Chapter 4 is called Vile Booty. Booty is another word for treasure. Jack started to run across the hot sand. He ran as fast as he could, but the pirates ran even faster. Before Jack knew it, the biggest pirate had grabbed him. Jack struggled to get out, but the pirate had huge, strong arms. He held onto Jack and laughed a mean, ugly laugh. Ha 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 ha! He had a shaggy black beard and a patch covering one eye. Jack heard Annie yelling. He saw her coming down the rope ladder. "Stay where you are, Annie!" Jack shouted. But Annie just kept coming. "Leave him alone, you bully!" she cried. The other two pirates laughed meanly. They were dirty and ragged. Annie charged up to the biggest pirate. "Let him go!" she said. She hit him with her fist and she kicked him to try and get Jack free. But the pirate just growled. "Rrr." Then he grabbed her too. And with his giant hands, he held Jack and Annie as if they were two kittens. "No one escapes Captain Bones!" he roared. His breath was terrible. "Let go!" Annie shouted in his face. But Captain Bones just smiled. All his teeth were black. Annie fell silent. Captain Bones laughed loudly, and then he turned to the other two. "Find out what's in their house," he said. "Aye, aye, Captain," they answered, and they started up the ladder to the treehouse. "What do you see, Pinky?" shouted Captain Bones. "Books, Captain!" Pinky shouted down. "Ah, books!" growled Captain Bones. He spit on the sand. "Psh, I want gold." "Dogs are nicer than you," said Annie. "Shh," said Jack. "What about you, Stinky?" Captain Bones roars. "What do you see in the house?" "Just books, Captain." "Oh, books," said Captain Bones. "I hate books. Keep looking, you dogs. Find me something good." Captain Bones grabbed Jack's backpack. "What's in here?" he said. Nothing's in there." Jack quickly opened the backpack. "Just paper, a pencil, and a book." "Another book," roared Captain Bones. "That's vile booty." He means that's not really what he wants. A gleeful shriek pierced the air. Captain Bones froze. "What's that?" he shouted. "Look, Captain, look!" Pinky leaned out of the treehouse window and he held the medallion. It glimmered in the sunlight. "Throw it over here," cried Captain Bones. "That's not yours," said Annie. Captain Bones dropped Jack and Annie. He caught the medallion as it fell. "Gold, gold, gold!" he cried. Captain Bones threw his head back and he laughed horribly. He grabbed two of his tools on his belt. He then threw them into the air with excitement. Pinky and Stinky howled like wolves. Oh man, and that is the end of chapter 4, my friends. So what happened in these two chapters? The pirates found Jack and Annie running away. They captured them and they raided the treehouse. And they took the gold medallion with the letter M. Oh my goodness, I hope they don't take it. Tomorrow we will continue reading chapters 5 and 6. Chapter 5 is called The Kids' Treasures. What do you think is going to happen in that chapter? My friends, I hope you enjoy reading this with me. Isn't it so exciting? Chapter books can be so exciting to read. I hope you're enjoying it, my friends, but until tomorrow, I will see you guys soon. Bye!